Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Video Games Anonymous. Today is just a two-man lonely podcast. It's me, Bryce, here with Scotty.
Hello.
So, Scotty, how does it feel that every episode gets less and less people?
It's good. It means we're doing great. You know, we're pushing in the right way. We're gonna get sponsored by Blue Apron soon.
Blue Apron. Yeah, stop.
Yeah.
I just made a sandwich. I want to think about good food. Okay, I made a really. Whenever we just get like groceries in the house, I sit there and especially if we get ham and turkey, I make a ham and turkey and cheese and pickle sandwich because I'm fat.
Ew, pickles.
You don't like pickles?
I do not like pickles.
Anyways, so you Scotty had this wonderful idea of making a bunch of videos.
Yes.
On YouTube, and since I already have a failed YouTube channel, you said, "Hey, let's bring you on," and I was like, you know what, this sounds like a great idea. But you wanted to do skits, and that's something I've always wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
But why do you want to make skits? Is it because of your classes that you had fun making them?
Nah, I never really got to make skits in my classes. My problem is when I go to school, right?
Mm-hmm.
I still see it as school.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I want to get in there, do what I got to do, and I got to leave. But like, I made this one video called "How to Be a Slasher Villain," and I did it within a night, and it's so dumb, but I found it like kind of funny, and I was like, dude, you know how like great it would be to do like we came up with the one idea with the one serial killer like walking in on somebody.
Yeah.
And I was like, you can do a whole series of just like, I'm this big slasher villain, scary person. Because you always see in horror movies, it's like, oh, you know, Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees walks in, they're having sex. Now, what if that they're not this crazy person thing? It's just a normal person, just like, I'm sorry, my bad. I'll come back. You just got a knife in your hand. It's like,
are you
gonna kill them? What are you doing?
I love that idea. I love that idea of fucking just somebody who's known to kill people just gets like really embarrassed quickly in situations just awkward as fuck.
Oh my
just
bad,
comes
in.
in.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, yikes! Ooh. Like covers his eyes with a knife. Oh shit, my bad. I didn't know. I'll knock next time. I swear.
Oh, dude, it'd be so great. Imagine Jason Voorhees all the time he's killed people having sex. It's just every time, meh. He doesn't talk. He's just waving the machete.
Fuck. Closing his eyes. Oh. Well, since it's only me and you, and I don't know if Ryan would want to do skits or anything with us.
I don't know. I feel like it could
them.
be fun. The other big thing I see it as, it gives us a reason to actually hang out.
Oh.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess my food runs and Ryan's food runs.
Yeah.
Don't really help
most
the
of
group.
our hanging out is us going to get food or us going to Micro Center. Like, that's mostly all I think. Like, I don't think we've ever me and you had a time when we went to the one beer thing and then we came back to my house.
Yeah.
And it started fucking with
fun.
shit.
Yeah.
And plus,
I'm just not an outdoors person. I just don't go outside.
yeah, me either. But I don't know. Like, what's it called? You see, me and Tyler, we don't go outside. But when we go outside, we just start finding random shit. Like, we had a dinner for my dad's birthday, and for some reason, he trash picked a bike. Like, it's spray painted. It looks like this thing is fucking stolen. And we're sitting there, and we're all like messing with each other. We're like, you don't even know how to ride a bike anymore. To Tyler, and he's like, bitch, bet. We were outside for a good hour, 2 hours riding this bike, like back and forth. It's a freaking mountain bike that's really fucking like rickety, and we're just sitting there riding up and down the alleyway like we're fucking two again.
Dude, that's
like,
fucking
watch
lit.
me go, Mom. We were trying to wheelie it, and I was like, I'm gonna bend this fucking wheel.
If I sat on it, I'd bend the frame. So I think we should just sit here and just come up with like some crazy fucking ideas. I don't know if like let's try to think if we can come up with like a name. Like at the end, we'll both reveal a name that we've come up with.
Okay.
But we're gonna make this a thing. I wanna sit here and just make a bunch of bullshit videos.
Let me tell you something. At Target, like the people I work with at Target, there is so much potential with people because I have two people I work with that have film degrees.
Fuck.
And they're just in Target in the electronics section. I'm like, bro, we can make a short film and try to like, what's it called? I'm not sure if you know about Evil Dead.
Yeah, I know Evil Dead.
That was fucking Sam Raimi. He legit made a fucking movie with his friends that was expensive, and he became freaking famous of it. He made fucking Spider-Man.
Did he? Oh shit.
Yeah, he directed the first 3 Spider-Man.
Wow.
They're bad, by today's standards, but back then they were fucking amazing.
Yeah, I gotcha. Wow.
Good lord, dude, there's an editing error in the first one. It is so fucking bad.
Did you hear about the fucking error with the? Oh well, yeah, you're a Game of Thrones fan. The cup.
Yeah, the cup.
I would have been so pissed. I would have literally killed somebody if I was like a diehard fan.
Shit
like, are you
shit
shitting
like that
me?
happens all the time, though, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
but
people
like you
always
spent
act like
how
it
much?
doesn't.
The fucking budget. Like you could have literally got somebody to fucking digitally cut that out.
Well, they did. If you go back now, it's not there anymore. They were like, "Fuck, we fucked
Good.
up."
Jesus, that's just—it's incredible that slipped through.
Yeah, no, dude, there's one. Well, there's multiple ones like in there. Like, there's a part from a different season where the one dude's holding his like wrist, and if you look in his hand, he has a coffee cup, just that up in his hand, and it's like, oh,
I didn't realize
Jamie?
we were rolling.
Jamie, you got some coffee there, bud.
Hey, buddy.
And
I don't think those were invented.
There's another one. What's it called? So the dude Jon Snow has this direwolf called Ghost, and he's like one of the only direwolves of like all of them. Like there were 6 of them. I don't feel like counting right now, but there was multiple ones. With like all the Stark children had one, and his was the only like one of the only ones left. It's his and Arya's.
Huh?
But he sends his away with these wildlings to like go, like live where he's supposed to live. He doesn't give him a pat on the head. He doesn't say good doggo. Like everybody was so fucking mad about it, and so was I. Like this dog fought in a war and lost his goddamn ear for you, and you're not even gonna give him a fucking pat. Right on this little.
Fuck that dog.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fuck him.
I was fucking pissed off, man. And then they were like, "Well, CGI things and." It was difficult, and I'm like, I don't care. Pet him. I want to see John pet Ghost. That's what I want to see.
That's hard. Didn't the fucking Chris... Fuck, what's his name? Not Chris. Is it? Who's the guy that plays Star-Lord or whatever the fuck his name is in Galaxy?
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt. Didn't he pet a fucking dinosaur?
Yeah.
They can fucking pet a dog.
John petted he touched the dragon last season. And I'm like, why can't he pet the dog?
They fucking rode dragons. The fuck?
Dude, I'm like, Ghost is the goodest of boys, and you did not give him a pet. I am mad. But enough with Game of Thrones.
Ghost is a bitch. I'm just trying to say shit to trigger people who are fans, because I don't fucking watch the show. I just can't fucking watch, like, I literally cannot watch TV unless, like, I'm hanging with people, and then I can watch television. I so much prefer just random videos on YouTube. Yeah. I just love the stupidity. I love everything. I love the humor, because it's usually a lot darker on the videos that I watch.
Dude, no, you want a dark TV show that's, like, it's a funny show. It's a horror movie. It's a horror show that doesn't take itself seriously. Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Oh, I like that one. I've watched some of that. Yeah.
What's it called? Like, there's like when he's sitting there, he's like, he's like, well, I'm your wife. He's like, I don't have a wife. He's like, no, you do. You remember the one time, and it's them like fucking in the back of a car and everything. And she was like, yeah, I had your kid, and he was like, no, you didn't. I had my old reliable condom. That thing went 50-0. I was like, I don't think it works like that. Don't think it does.
He's a champion.
Oh, dude, it's amazing.
That's exactly how it works. Are you telling me television told you a lie right there?
It told me a little lie. Not a big lie, a little lie.
Just a little. Like, all right, kids, remember, reuse your condoms. Save the earth. One condom at a time.
That's horrible.
Yeah, I think... Have I ever told you about the fact that when I was a part of another YouTube group, I would say, that really didn't do anything together? That we sat down one night and made a bunch of fucking skits, all based around Minecraft shit. And it was gonna be like I like dead set on ready to sit there and try to film it in Minecraft and do all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And we literally wrote out like it would only been like minute episodes. Yeah, it would be like real short. But there was like at least like 20 of them. and it was like really stupid shit. Like I can remember me and Joe's favorite one because Joe helped me write it. Joe was never a part of the group, but like he
just helped write it, and he put
me and him were just going back at it because me and him have very similar humor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we used to back then. He's crazier now, but we sat there, and he was gonna be like this robot person, and I was gonna be just a normal Minecraft human bitch, just fucking running around the woods and doing all this stupid shit. But I was gonna walk in with like a pork chop in my hand. You're gonna easily see the pork chop, and he's like, "All right, I need you out of the kitchen. I need to prep the food." And then we were just gonna close the door and just drop a sign in front of it that said, "Do not enter secret recipe in action." And I was just gonna make a bunch of these like dirty fucking noises, like fucking just dirty noises.
Fucking banging, you hear Gordon Ramsay, "Where's the lamb sauce?"
Just a bunch of stupid shit like that, and then I was gonna come out, and it was gonna be cooked pork chop, and then all I was gonna say is I had to add my secret sauce, and then just make that wink noise, and just fucking end it right there.
That's amazing.
It's a bunch of stupid shit like that, and when I was younger and first starting like doing YouTube videos, those were the videos that I really wanted to get into, but I always knew that I'd rather do YouTube with people. That's why, like, if you go to any of my videos, like, I might have one or two. No, I think I literally only have one solo video on my YouTube channel. But I always went at it with friends. That's where I had the most fun.
Yeah, see, my whole problem was, what's it called? When I've told you guys this before. When I was younger, I was too busy on trying to be like the cool kid and not focusing on what I wanted to do, which really sucks. Because like I've always wanted to do YouTube and like skits and stuff like that, which I've like there's videos of me recording Tyler in camp, and it's like a one take. It was called like The Good Old Boy and the Lad, and it's like Tyler talking about how he fought a trouser snake in the bathroom, and he's like, "I bit the snake," and Camp goes, "You bit your penis." It's the dumbest shit, and we're like, Tyler has like, you know how Tyler's all tatted.
Yeah.
I think he might have like one tattoo in this video.
I've never seen it now.
And it's forever ago. And it's just a whole bunch of them where like Camp goes, "Oh, that's a mad pussy," talking about a cat, like a lion or some shit. And it was just so dumb, but it was funny because it was like it's funny because there was a point like where Tyler and Camp and like my mom and all them were talking. I wasn't here. And they were talking about somebody, and they were like, "Well, dude, they just try too hard. Like they tried too hard to fit in." And they're like, they're a weirdo. And then my mom's like, "Well, Scotty's weird." And Tyler and Camp go, "Yeah, Scotty's weird. But he knows he's weird. He doesn't really give a fuck that you think that he's weird." And it's just funny because that's where I'm at now. So I'm like, dude, I'll do whatever the fuck I want. We want to make some skits. Like, I think it'd be fun. Like I said, it lets us all hang out. We'll do dumb shit that's fucking bullshitting around. Where before I would have been like, "Oh, I don't know, man. What if people find out that I did this?" Now I'm like, fuck it. Let them find out.
I was in high school when I made the videos. Somebody fucking wrote my YouTube thing and put it outside of the hallway, outside of the fucking health rooms. I was like, why? What the fuck, dude? Then in German class, everyone was like sitting there. I made a video, it was like how to build like a lapis lazuli castle, and it was just the start of it. But everyone fucking was making jokes at me then. Like I didn't care about the jokes, and I didn't care that people knew. It's always weird having people talk about it.
Yeah, nah, what's it called? That's one thing. Like, even with my streaming and stuff like that, I'm like, I'm just doing it for fun. Like, if it becomes a job, I would love it because I could just stay home and play video games. But I'm not like, "Oh, we gotta be hitting the fucking grind, boys. Gotta do this, do that." Like, I wish I had the time and effort to put into streaming. But truthfully, like, I would have the time if I didn't live at my parents' house. But since I do, you know, my dad's always like, "Scotty, come here," and fucking, "Oh, go pick up your sister," which she got her license on Saturday, so I don't have to pick her up anymore. It's a very good thing. Very happy.
How old's your sister?
16.
Yeah, I'm 21 without a license. Nice.
Oh, dude. No, that was one thing that me and my sister did not wait on.
Yeah, I sat there since everything was so close. I was like, I don't need it. I can walk it. If like if I needed to go to work today, I could still fucking walk it.
Yeah, no, like you gotta remember the point was I grew up like with all the freaking like nice cars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And me growing up, the only thing was, "Oh, when I'm older, I can drive them." And then after like, I was like, "Nah, I'm not playing." Like my birthday was on a Monday. The DMV was closed on Mondays. I went Tuesday. got my permit. It was
Literally,
great.
if I went out and got my permit, I could easily go and just get the test done.
Yeah, it's actually funny because there's a story about the permit that is hilarious.
Oh no.
So, what's it called? Kate took the permit test and failed. She failed on the last question.
Oh no.
And it was the no passing zone sign. And she was like, I didn't know what the hell the sign was, blah, blah, blah. And we were like, talking to her. I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to go take it. Because Kate's older than me, so she took it before me.
Yeah.
I had my license before her, but she took the permit test before me. So I went to go get it, and I'm sitting there. I got 3 answers wrong, and that's the most you can get wrong.
I think I'm the same boat as you.
And
when I first took my permit test,
yeah,
literally, I just have to go renew it basically, just so I can take the fucking actual test. But I did the same thing. Never studied for it. I got literally the maximum you could get wrong, and still passed.
Well, one of them was completely and utter bullshit. So it was like, how many hours of sleep should you get? I clicked 9, and it said 8. And I was like, fuck you. I gave you an extra hour. Go fuck yourself thing. So then it's coming up to the last question. And I was like, fuck, I'm nervous. I'm like, next. And it goes, what does this sign mean? And it's the no passing zone sign. And I'm like, thank God that Kate failed. Like, thank the Lord that Kate failed, because this is going to let me pass. And then I passed it. And then I actually failed my first time taking the driver's test.
I feel like a lot of people fail that first time.
Well,
though.
The worst part was, though, it was all... My nerves fucked me over. Like, I felt like I was waiting somewhere.
Judge your driving. Like,
yeah.
When I sit there and drive with, like, my dad panics over the slightest of things, too, so he's, like, really bad. Even though he drives like a fucking maniac who will, like, fucking run over old people if they're in the road. It's bad.
No, what's it called? I mean, with Lexi, I helped, like, teach her how to drive a lot because she would get nervous with my mom and my dad in the car. Mm-hmm. But with me, I'm like, just fucking drive. I'm like, just do it. I'm like, you know how to do it. Shut up. Stop being worried. Just drive the goddamn car. But what's it called? But she passed. And I was like, good for you. But my first time taking my test, I felt like I was waiting to get out of the parking lot too long. So I hurried up and went. And then I was like, fuck. And I, like, cut into the other lane and somebody had to slow down. So we took points off for that. And the other thing was I took it in, what's it called? In the ghetto. You know how most people went to Granite Run?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I went to Island Ave. So, when we were there, I had to turn left, and there was a pedestrian walking across the street. I stopped to let her go, but she waved me on.
Oh, no.
And I went to go, and the dude was like, no, you need to let her go. And I stopped, and he marked it down as, like, something wrong that I did. And I was like, man, that's unfair. She let me go.
Yeah, I would have literally looked at the guy and was like, are you serious? She literally waved me on, I'm going.
Yeah.
That's the proper thing to do in today's society, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry you're stuck on the 1990s rules of driving.
But it was funny, though, because the second time, I went and took it, like, a week later. Like, I was on the point, like, my big thing was I wanted to drive to junior prom.
Oh, uh-huh.
And it was, like, right before junior prom. I was like, motherfucker, I want my license. I want to drive my... Did you hear about the truck I drove to junior prom?
No.
It was my uncle's, done up S10 Blazer. It was a 10-second car. Like, in the quarter mile, it was a 10-second car that they put a 16-year-old that had his license for, like, a day inside of.
Yeah, why not? You got it.
So, what's it go? When I went for the second time. I did not play no game. There was a point. So, the first time when that lady crossed the street, that was in the actual crosswalk. I was driving, and like I said, I took it in the ghetto. The dude was in the middle of the road just walking. I stopped a good 5 cars lengths from him and just sat still. I was like, you may go ahead, sir. Take your time. I'll put it in park if you would like me to. Go right across the street, good sir. I was like, fuck this. I'm not failing again. And then I went up, the dude walked by, and then I had to turn left into the actual building.
All right.
I sat there for probably a good 10 to 15 minutes, making sure there was no cars that I was going to run into. I was like, there's no cars that are going to slow down, and this road is going to be completely cleared before I make this goddamn left. Dude, I felt so bad for the guy, because he was just, like, sitting there waiting, was like, You can turn now. I'm like, nope, there's a car coming. I'm gonna wait. You're not failing me, bitch. I am the best goddamn driver you're gonna have today.
That's funny.
Oh,
I like how quickly we get off topic in this.
Oh, dude, it's
podcast.
the best.
I love it.
That's why I like these. Just get off topic very
Holy
easily.
shit! I never understood why I have strokes halfway through sentences. I never understood why people didn't want to go to their proms. Like I don't care for dressing up and being fancy and all that. I just feel like it's something you'd have to do. It's like your one chance to actually dress up fancy because you never know, you might die right after graduation. So it's
exactly.
Like, take the chance.
No, I understood people like they're like, oh, I don't want to go to prom, whatever, blah blah. The part that killed me, like it's funny because my sister's going to senior prom this year. Mm-hmm. The part that bothered me were the people that weren't going to that weren't supposed to be going to prom that are going to prom.
Oh yeah.
That pissed me off. I'm like, wait your goddamn turn. And then my mom, like, this happened, like, but the dude asked my sister to go to prom. She's like, oh, what do you think about it now? I was like, I've already told Lexi what my thoughts are. Wait your goddamn turn and go to your prom. But it's fine. Like, let her go. I hope she has a great time. I'm not wishing any bad on her. But that's just the way I see it. Were you? I did not know that. You should have came, Bryce.
I turned it down because I hate when girls come up to me and say, "Oh, you're so funny. Oh, you should take me to prom." It's like, you don't even know me, and this is the polite shit. So let's not. So I don't want to ruin your fucking event.
No, dude, my favorite part is that, like, a lot of people, when I was in high school, I was a mean fucker. I was just mean, and people thought oh, he's so funny, and I'm like, I hate you.
I'm being brutally honest. I am telling you how I feel. This is not a joke.
Like, when we talk, I'm completely honest. It's to be like, oh, fuck you, asshole, suck a dick. And what's it called? People be like, oh, he's just so funny, and I'm like, what? I'm being serious. I hate you.
I love brutal honesty. I do. Dude, it's fucking great.
That's my other favorite thing is like when you're telling, like, when I'll be arguing with people, and like I'll say random ass things, and I'll just be like, oh, you know, what's it called? The human race is a disease, and people will be like, oh, that's so funny, Scott, and I'm like, yeah.
It's a joke.
That's funny.
Yeah,
it's real funny.
You're the problem. Just walk away.
It's so great because people, like I said, people just take me as being mean as being funny. Which don't get me wrong, I make certain jokes, but there's some people where I'm just mean as shit. They're like, "Oh, Scott, he's so funny," and I'm like, "I'm not. I'm just brutally honest, and I hate you. Right. Fuck off."
I love when it like. I love when you're like out, like you keep every day. It's the same thing. I don't like you. I don't like you. This isn't a joke, and the person still doesn't get. It's not a joke. It's like, I can't remember the last time I've done it. I'm pretty sure it was like in middle school. But I fucking love that. Absolutely, it's the greatest.
My favorite, there was one point where, what's it called? One of Kate's friends didn't like that I called her a bitch. Like, she didn't like that I called Kate a bitch. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, listen, it's just how I talk. Curse words don't mean shit to me. It's like, they don't offend me, and I'm sorry, but if I'm talking to you and I use a curse word, it's just how I talk. Like, if I say, oh, fuck you, man, that's just me saying, oh, you asshole, like, you got me. Like, some people, you say fuck you, they, like, want to fight you, and I'm like, no, that's not how I meant that, but it was funny because she went on a fucking... She went on a lecture on, like, why I shouldn't call her a bitch. And I was like, well, she calls me a dickhead, so why can't I call her a bitch?
That's different.
Like, it doesn't count.
It's like, but it does.
After this conversation, I went on my phone, and I'm not sure if you know who Tyler, the Creator, is, right?
Yeah.
He has a song called "Bitch Suck Dick." And the whole chorus is "Bitch suck dick like she suck dick." That's the whole chorus. And I just blared it as we're walking with her friend, and her friend never talked to me ever again. Good. And it was amazing. And it's just like, I say it to people, be like, listen, if I say something that, like, offends you, I want to say I'm sorry, but I'm not. But just understand, I'm most likely I will say something that offends you. Like, I told you the time I almost got in a fight at a bar because of Tyler, right?
Yeah.
when I was across the bar and I was like, "Hey, scumbag, you want to leave? You ready to go?" And dude next to me was like, "Oh, what the fuck you call me?" And I was like, "Who are you?" This drunk ass Scott. Who the fuck are you, man?
At you, sir. Just become a straight up gentleman, just fucking throwing a top hat, sir. Yeah. Sir, no. Sir? You see, I only refer to my best buddies as a scumbag.
It was so bad though because freaking Tyler runs over and like diffuses the situation, and then grabs me like, "Oh, come on, buddy," and I was like, "Tyler, what the fuck was his problem?" Like, I did not see any error in my fault because I wasn't trying to be mean. I wasn't trying to do. I was just me talking to Tyler. Screaming across the bar, "Yo, scumbag, you ready to go?" Which, if you look at it, sounds like fighting words.
It does. It absolutely does.
Oh shit!
All right, let's.
Let's bring it back to where our point was.
All the way back to the fucking making a general idea of videos that we wanted to kind of create. Yeah. But let's just list out our first one where it was a serial killer walking into a guy in the bathroom who's just beating his meat, just going full ham, going full hog, just going at it.
But it's not him just normal. Like it's like some fucking, what is that, narcissistic type shit where like he has like nipple clamps and like
it's just
gimp mask.
Dirty. It's straight up the dark side of your porn history. You're gonna sit. He's just in there going at it. He stops, like lock eyes, and all you hear is the guy who's beating his meat go, "Yeah, do it. Oh, I like it like that. Yeah," and just starts going at it. I think that would be fucking hilarious.
I think so. Just the panning shots of a dude with a mask on, like with his eyes, like the killer's eyes are just wide open, and you just see, and it switches back to the other dude where his eye concentration, and you just see his freaking body still moving, so you know he hasn't stopped yet. He's just still going. There's not a care in the world. He's like, cut me.
Yeah, that's how I like it. I'd so do that. I'd gladly wear a gimp mask.
Wait. And then he walks out, and the freaking knife has blood and fucking just like this white substance on it.
Oh, yes.
He's just like, ew.
Yeah, he's like holding it by like just two fingers, and he's like sticking it out. But as the scene fades to black, you just hear the guy yell, "Yes, the best, best I ever had." He's still alive, still going. Oh.
Dude, fucking Lord, dude. I think that would be fucking hilarious.
I will gladly do that. I will gladly film this and put my name on it.
I also want to do like not like, you know how you can do like a short film with like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I want to do one of them where it's just like it's supposed to be this real serious film, and at the end it's just like some dumb fucking joke. Like, did you ever see, like, the heart? Like,
so you want to do a 10-minute punchline, is what you're telling me.
Yes. Dude, there was one where it's a creepypasta.
Alright.
Where it's like, we used to live in the dark, and it was like, we were all in this prison, and they used to put 10 people in a prison cell. Because it was just like this open thing, because it was a third world country. It's like in the dark, and they all had numbers. And it goes in the one day, the person that we're hearing this from is number 6. And it goes, and one day at night he wakes up to the sound of somebody crunching on something. And he's like, "What the hell is that?" He goes searching for it, and out of nowhere he comes into a corner where he sees inmate 7 eating inmate 9. And it was like, the punchline was, "Oh no, 7, 8, 9." And I was like, "You motherfucker." Like, I was fully invested in this story, and you're gonna hit me with that bullshit ass 6 was afraid of 7 because of 7, 8, 9. I was so angry, dude.
I fucking love it.
Like, you imagine it's just like, it's like a dumb fucking line like that. Like, it's a fucking like whole like intense, like someone think it's a horror movie. They're knocking on the door, and people are like, "Oh, who is it? What do you want?" Blah, blah. And it's just like, "Philip." It's like, "Philip who? Fill up my cup, please." It's just some dumbass fucking punchline.
The camera completely just fucking transits to a fucking fast food restaurant. Oh shit, yes sir, yeah, I gotcha.
Hey, my bad, here you go.
Yeah, my bad. Will that be all for today?
It could be so great.
Holy shit. I love this. I love that. I love sitting down and just trying to come up with stupid shit like this.
Oh yeah, dude. I think it'd be so much fun doing it.
I am more than happy to. I say the next time we get the boys together at a party, we should just sit here and just shoot out ideas, and I'll type them up. And then next we'll just fucking sit there and try to come up with a little bit of scripts.
Yeah.
A little bit, just a little bit. Something we can have a rough idea. We can improv always improv. That's my.
I'm just saying,
idea.
if you want to do an actual script, I have a freaking program I had to use for school called Writer's Duet, where it legit lets you write in script form, like screenwriting form. Yeah,
it's dope.
It's free.
I mean, I could write in script format myself. It would just take a long time.
Yeah, well, no, like this, like it's like a word that if you hit like enter twice, it'll be like, all right, this is dialogue. And like you can click stuff, so like it's a lot easier to write stuff in. I feel though. What's it? And the good part about it is you can have multiple people in one script.
Like working on one script, so it's like a group project type deal.
Yeah,
okay, got it.
So like if it's me and you working on a script, it can be like, oh, I finished a page today. I go back, I can look at it. All right, cool, and then I can add more, and you can see what I'm adding. Understand what I'm saying?
Is it a free software?
Yeah, it's free.
Oh shit! Yeah. We're definitely like that to me.
Yeah, definitely.
All I know is
sponsored by Writers Duet.
Sponsored. Hi guys, this we're gonna put a little ad here real quick. Writers Duet is a fantastic. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know enough about it to bullshit it.
Fucking thing. It's an ad read.
Fucking. There's. I'm trying to remember some of the older fucking ideas that I came up with, like in Modern Warfare, like 2 and shit. Like I growing up, I used to always sit there and try to create a random skin, like every fucking video game that I had online. It was bad. It was fucking bad. All I remember is I wanted to use the one map where there's a giant fucking open, like there's this one building in the back of the map where there's 2 staircases to get into it. It was against a wall. It was a full building, and it only had one giant open wall that like fucking looked over a courtyard. I can picture the map. I just don't know the name of it. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to remember exactly what the fucking skit was, but all I remember, it was going to be something really stupid to where the guy just fell out the window. Like that was the whole fucking video.
The whole point.
It was just the guy who's going to fall out the fucking window. It was like, I think it was something to do with safety. I really do. I think I was actually just making a safety fucking video.
Talk about Modern Warfare. I don't think it was Modern Warfare. I think it was... Which was the one that had spy cameras?
Black Ops.
Which Black Ops was that? Was that the first one?
I think it was either the first one or the second one. I think they both ended up... No, it was the first one.
Because
the first one.
There was one where we sat there, and the one room had a desk and a couch. And I'm not sure if you know where we're gonna go with this, Bryce.
You're going to a holy church reunion among families and friends.
Me, Tyler, and I think Mark Clark, if you know who that is.
That's a porn star name, dude. Holy shit.
And we sat there for like a good half hour like, oh yeah, now, man, we just need you to take your shirt off, acting like it was the back room, casting couch.
Yeah.
And nobody recorded it. I wish we did, but it was like just, we were fucking dying laughing. Just like, ooh yeah, take that off, and type like, oh, are you sure? Like making voices and shit, dude. But I have one idea that we have to get Jason to join us for it. Because it's his idea and I can't take it from him.
Oh shit! Jason came up with something? Holy shit!
No, it's something that he has always done, and I think would be funny as shit in video form.
Oh shit!
We either make a music video, or like, you know how they do. I'm
just picturing us making a fucking music video.
No, you know how they do like the. Oh my god, what is that called? The like, oh, Kids Bop's 13. Let's come in with these songs, and like, you know, it does like a song roll, and it's just like a little bit of it. What Jason's Russian singing?
I don't think I've ever heard this.
Oh, I am like bird. I want to fly away. I don't know where my home is.
I want us to find some crazy raunchy songs.
Yeah, just like, you can imagine like my neck, my back, and my pussy, and my clock. like, it's just like a Christmas album commercial.
Oh my god. Oh, no. Fucking get somebody in like a nice suit and tie just sitting behind a desk and like fake jamming out to it. Holy shit.
Like, yeah, this is the
Oh
shit.
my god, I'm picturing so many. You just keep, and you know how they flash between different like the scenes and like the fucking family just sitting there making cookies or something. Holy shit! We're doing this. We are doing this 120%.
Oh my god,
and
dude.
we need to get a death metal song, and then we're gonna finish it off with a holy Christian song.
Psychosocial. Psychosocial. It's just fucking Slipknot.
Oh, we're doing this.
No, see, my favorite part, I want to do like you know how they do like the light fade to a different picture, like if it's a happy. I want it to be like when it's the I want to do like the bird, like a bird by whatever the chick that sings it, because I just can imagine like Jason like letting go of like this random ass bird. It's just like fading back to like all of us skipping in a fucking field. And it would just be like, I am like bird, I want to fly away. I don't know where my home is. And it's just a whole bunch of fat ass guys fucking just skipping.
Can we get a Russian hat and just have it's gonna be an album by so and so. We're just gonna come up with the most Russian fucking name.
Yes.
And we're just gonna have Jason singing in black and white. Every once, we'll put his face in up in the corner sometimes. And
fuck
just
that.
shit like
We'll do like a fucking boy band. We'll have a different voice of it.
I'm down. Holy shit! The first international boy band.
Backstreet's back. All right. And it's just the Soviet Russian music.
I have to figure out what voice I can do and not fucking laugh halfway through it because I know it's gonna sound like ass.
Best part is I can do so many voices. I can do like this random ass voice. I used to be able to. I haven't done my Elmo in forever, and I don't know if I can still do it.
You remember you know how in like middle school and shit, if you were fat, your friends tried to make you play the belly drum?
Yeah.
Well, you weren't fat, so shut up, you liar. You lied right there to my face. How could you?
No, I had fat friends.
True.
I tried to make them play the belly drum. What are you talking about?
That's when we sit there, and that's what me and Ryan's thing is. Me and Ryan just play the belly drums. We just come up behind and we do like, you just put like amazing beat drums sounds behind it, and we're literally just hitting our stomachs like nothing. The Belly Boys.
No, and it's like the Gong song. And it's like, oh, and then we just hit you in the fucking stomach with like a rod. And it's like, gong. It does the sound effect.
At one point, you should do it to where it looks like you hit him really hard, and then the person with the rod just shakes off camera. Fuck.
Like after we hit you, they shake back.
Yeah.
Like the rebound.
And then you just zoom in on the person. He's just eating like a carrot or something. Just fucking eating. Just unfazed.
Just was eating popcorn the whole time. Just sitting there. Just staring at the camera.
Holy shit.
Oh, dude. I'm liking this. I'm liking it.
Fuck. So we got the serial killer, the international boy band. Fuck, what else could we do? There's so many things. Oh, shit. Dude. I want to do a video where we burn down a house, a store that's filled with mattresses because our meth shop blew up.
Is that what happened?
That's what I think happened. I'm not going to say the name of the store. That's why I threw it in as if we were making a video, but I think that's what happened.
Okay, well, nobody paid attention to that. Nobody paid attention to that.
I'm glad you caught on.
That's after the podcast recording.
No, okay. It's not. A mattress store in our town caught fire. I don't know when this is coming out, so no one's going to fucking look for it, and no one even listens to this shit. Anyways, the mattress store caught on fire, and when I found that out, we were up in Shippensburg, and I sat there. I'm making it easier for him. I sat there, I looked at my dad, I was like, that was most likely the meth shop in the back. And all my family was like, no, that can't be it. I was like, have you seen anyone go into that store and buy a mattress? Anyone?
Why do you think it's still open?
There's some drug incident in the back. There has to be.
Oh my god.
Wasn't there a doctor's place right there too? I'm making it really easy. I'm pretty sure if there was, they were in cahoots.
But going back to once again off topic, going back to the skits. I still want to do the mom one.
Oh yeah.
where it's like we're interviewing the moms. Like, how do you feel about how you feel about their friendship? Oh, I think it's very good for them. And it's just us like beating the shit out of you for a video. Like, fucking motherfucker.
This is what you get for stealing my fucking pentakill, you bastard. Fuck.
Dude. And my worst part is, I told my mom, I said, would you be able to go on camera and just say, at least they're not doing drugs? And she'd be like, yeah, I'll do that. I was like, all right, cool, bet, we got it.
A shit ton of pixie sticks and putting it on a counter.
Yeah. I said bath salts and fucking compressed air.
What the fuck? What the fuck is that combo? Oh, shit.
You heard a shotgun and a beer. Have you ever shotgun compressed air?
No. Don't think I have.
Oh, God.
I don't think I want to try either. Oh.
Oh, fuck.
You should do
so
a
what else we
video
gotta talk about?
where I just get completely sunburnt like I did at Shippensburg. And
Nice.
I just walk around like a lobster.
There you go.
No, I'm trying to think. I had a few video ideas, but since I didn't write them down or talk to anyone, they're just fucking gone. And that's the worst part about it.
Nah, dude. I mean, I have more. I just don't really know, like, at this moment. Like, I don't know. I feel like it could be funny to be like, like you always see like people with their dogs, how they say like, oh, the significant other likes the dog more.
Yeah.
What if there was one where like you had a relationship with one dog, and then you get a new dog, and the other dog comes back like the jealous boyfriend?
I'm buying dog suits right now.
How funny that would be, just be like, you petted me first, you gave me my first collar, you bitch.
Just like sitting in the background, and then you just every once in a while you just cut in and out from him talking to him going woo, woo, woo. Fucking owner just turns, what the fuck are you barking?
we can do that as one too, where it's like the dog, it barks and it goes, what you see? And it goes, what the dog means, fuck you.
Fuck you.
It just switches from a dog to us in a dog suit.
Have you ever seen the videos of cat people and dog people?
I think so. Is that the one where like the dude?
It's just one guy, and he just comes like he acts like a dog and a cat, but he just sits there and runs up to the door. Oh, hi, human. Hi. And just fucking really excited. And the cat's just like, oh, you're back.
Oh man.
Oh.
Did you ever see the one where it's the dog talking, and it's like, and I went to the store and I bought some bacon, and the dog's like, yeah, huh? And he's like,
those ones are
and
so
then
good
I gave it to
pure
the cat, and he's like, oh.
Those are so fucking good. I love those ones.
Yeah, so do I.
Fuck. I'm down to do that one. I'm down to do a dog video.
I'm down to do whatever, because I just want to have fun and record bullshit.
We'll just get like really cheap costumes, because
exactly.
that's how you do it. That's how you
still
start
want to get
out.
a furry head for no goddamn reason.
They're fucking like $2,000.
I know, dude. They're expensive. Still gotta buy Ryan his body pillow. Hey, everybody, go to our Patreon so you can make Ryan buy a body pillow, and we can finish Jason's PC.
Guys, if you're a fan of this podcast, make sure you rate it on iTunes.
Rate it on iTunes. I can't find it on iTunes.
It says it's uploaded. Where? Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Trying to find it.
I'll look into it. Mainly because I don't think I use fucking Apple Music anymore. I'm too much of a Spotify person. It's
I
just
only use Spotify on my computer.
Really?
Yeah, I don't use Spotify. Like, I use it on my phone when I'm playing like music in my living room, because it's easier because this connects via Bluetooth.
Yeah.
But other than that, I just use Apple Music.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I don't know why I use Spotify. Because, I mean, like, Apple, I literally have Apple Music on my phone because it's a fucking iPhone. Who knows? I need to look into it, I guess. But no, I don't think I like the UI.
See, I like the UI better than Spotify's.
Really?
Yeah.
We could have a fucking, we should have a band breakup video amongst that boy band.
Yes, dude, but we need to do it like after like 3 videos.
Yeah.
And then we'll do like the reunion tour.
with today's hits. The greatest hits. Oh yes. Fuck,
it's us singing like us singing like a BTS song. Fucking love. Fucking love.
No, you know what we should fucking add some of the TikTok music songs into the fucking
Take
album.
my horse to the old town road.
That'd be so
Oh,
fucking
God.
good. I'm already enjoying this boy band one.
Dancing is what you do. Just us really high pitched. Dancing is what to do. Dancing is what to do. We just don't know the words. We just start making it up at that point.
No, that's when we do one Spanish song or like one fucking Japanese song, and you just see the person like sitting there trying to mouth it, and then halfway through the thing, he just walks off, and you still leave that fucking video up there. You just the empty mic.
Oh no, dude! You just do what's it called? You do the Poomf Poomf song, but like they cut it off real quick. It's like, and everybody's favorite. Everyone's counting on me. No, not that one. Not that one.
No.
It's like this one, and it's like Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus. It's just like what? Okay.
Fuck, I'm totally down.
Ah man,
Totally
man.
down.
Told you, Team House coming at you.
I think I'm gonna start looking for a house. I just have to get a total number of like who wants to go.
There'll be two of me.
Two of you, me,
yes,
and then I think I can get Julian. We'll talk more off
yeah,
the thing.
yeah. We probably shouldn't talk about that on podcast. Hello, podcast. How we doing
guys.
Today?
We're gonna
Make
go.
Sure you rate
we're
us.
going to go
5.
live at the address of 555 1 Go Fuck Yourself at Nowhere Zone in USA. So if you want to come hang out, come hang out. Yeah. There's so much shit that's happening right now, but I'm liking it.
I'm liking it.
Fuck. No, we should do a Discord one.
What do you mean?
We should do a Discord one where we just have some random guy. We're just gonna sit there and on our one Discord server somehow we're just gonna change the fucking title of it. We're just gonna like remove rooms and shit, and it's just one guy just randomly gets into servers. Or shit, no, we could actually just do that for real. Just go into random people's servers. Holy shit, I'm getting an idea.
Hello.
I want to sit down and record a scary game with you.
I'm in.
To where I play because I'm a pussy, and you sit there and just laugh at me for being a pussy.
I'm in. Hey man, I played all the Five Nights at Freddy's. I think I'm a very horror connoisseur.
I hate horror games. I absolutely hate them.
But I didn't play all the Five Nights. I stopped after 4.
We should, I think we should do that. You know what? I think
it'd be fun just to do that.
Roughly like 15 minutes left. Let's just start shooting out ideas for this fucking channel. We could just put it on Video Games Anonymous if we really wanted to.
We could.
But
the Video Game Anonymous Productions. You gotta add productions on there so it's official.
I could easily do that, I think.
That we could just make it a meme ass name.
That's what I was kind of thinking. Make it
like
a meme
Boys
name.
HD Productions Incorporated Applesauce.
Boys HD Immortal. Fuck. Yeah, I think we should make a really just memey name. And then I'm going to make a really fucking cheesy fucking icon for us for our thing. And we'll go from there. I think that'd be great. Holy shit. I don't care if this goes anywhere. I just absolutely love that I'm coming back to the point in my life where I'm just ready to make stupid shit again.
Yeah.
Because
that's my whole thing. I wanted like that's the whole problem I've been having like with school and everything like that is like people are like, "Oh, you got to make games while you're not at school." And I'm like, I'm just not motivated. Mm-hmm. But like if we start making like videos and like, you know, I start streaming more and just doing dumb shit, I feel like I'd get my motivation to just start doing shit, you know, just for fun at this point. Because that's the problem. When I go to school, I'm doing it for the grade. And I'm like, I can't do that. I have to be able to do more.
That's why I stopped going to school. Because I only went to school because my parents.
Yeah, I got it.
And like even then, like when I was fresh out of high school and I went to community college, it was still because my mom's like, "All right, I'm signing you up." And I was like, "Fine, I guess." I literally, since it was in college, you could easily fucking sit there and just walk off. Like you didn't have to go to your class. That's why I was like, "Fuck it, I don't."
That's why I failed out my first year. Thumbs up.
Yes, not even. I did. Mainly because I didn't do half the fucking work, and I wouldn't go to class because I was like, "This is stupid."
That was the whole thing. Is that in high school I was always like, I go to class, you know, do that. I went to freaking college, and they were like, "Oh, you don't have to come," and I was like, "Okay, yeah, I haven't been here for 3 weeks. What happened? What's going on, boys?"
Yeah, that's a whole. I don't know. I feel
Yeah,
like
it
the
just
only way college would ever work for me is if I was actually passionate about something and wanted to learn it. But in
mhm.
today's society, I can fucking learn almost anything just
Yeah,
fucking
well,
through the internet. The
yeah,
only
that's the
thing is,
thing. If you have a following on the internet, you don't have to go to college. Like that's the one thing I like about my college is that well, the whole big thing about it is yes, it's not too expensive where it's like I'm fucking in crippling debt. I'm
yeah,
just in debt,
yeah,
but also it's open admissions.
oh, that's
So
nice.
like I don't have to like like have to get great SAT scores or stuff like that. Like they let anybody go in. That's why there's a lot of older people at my college, because it's like they had a kid and they did all they could. Now they're like I want to further my education,
Mm.
but you don't want to go to like try to get into a freaking Ivy League school that you have to have this amazing fucking GPA.
Imagine if a bunch of old people went to college, at like who went to and lived on dorms.
New idea. Old people
Yeah.
college where like that's the
No,
whole idea.
no,
There's
it's
no
just a
young
group of
people.
four. No, it's just a group of four.
Oh,
And they
yeah.
go out, they party. Have you ever seen that video of that one old guy walking up to like this one guy, and they start doing like these like fucking gang signs, and like white guy can actually fucking do it, and he's like real.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I
the
want
one
that
thing I'm
just with
thinking
four
of is
people.
old school.
Fuck.
We're going streaking.
We're going striking.
Look at Will
No.
Ferrell.
Yeah. Fucking. Is that your husband? Fuck.
We're streaking. Who's we? They're on their way. They're behind. Honey, get in the car.
I love that scene.
I feel like that's gonna be me and Kate one day. Honey, what are you doing? I'm running.
What? Why? Why are you running?
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
Dude, what's it called? So Kate never seen. Let's get off topic again. But Kate has never
fine.
seen the movie Scarface.
I don't think I've
And-
seen it fully through. I've seen.
But
parts
if I
of it.
make references to it, like you would get most of
Yeah,
it, right?
Yeah.
Like we were sitting there and she's like, I've never watched this, and I'm like, bitch, you need to watch this. And we started watching certain parts, and it got to the part where he kills the one guy, Frank. Spoilers.
Fuck, dude. Wow. I'm just kidding.
But he sits there and Frank's like begging on the ground. He goes, I ain't gonna shoot you, Frank. I ain't gonna shoot you, Frank. Malo, shoot that piece of shit. And I do that. I ain't gonna shoot you, Frank. I ain't gonna shoot you, Frank. Malo, shoot that piece of shit. I do that a lot. And she was like, that's where that's from? And I was like, you don't understand that. Like, when we first started going out, I'm not sure if you've seen all the Friday movies. Like
I've
Friday,
seen
next Friday,
a lot
Friday
of
after
them. I didn't
next.
see every single one of them though.
There's three of them, but
And then,
we
like,
would
just like
always
the
be
Halloween
making
movies.
jokes. And she would not understand them. And I'm like, listen, you gotta watch these so you get the references. Because half of the time I talk is in movie references.
Good.
So, like, we used to sit there, and we used to call this one big kid that we knew in school Debo. And she was like,
Alright.
why is his name Debo? And I'm like, it's from a movie. She's like, what movie? And I'm like, you don't know what movie? I was like, and we used to be in school doing it's Friday, you ain't got a job, and you ain't got shit to do.
You ain't got shit to do.
I'm gonna get you high as hell.
I know that
Dude,
part.
it's so great. That we used to do yo, Smokey back here taking a shit. He's lined up in Debo's chicken coop. God, they're such good movies.
Yeah, I don't think I love seeing like there's in each era there's like these really good movies,
Mm.
really good movies, and then there's just you can just go from era to era and just fucking see like what movies stood out. It's
Yeah.
fucking great.
My favorite are the movies that aren't like that good, but they have this memorable lines that live on.
Yeah.
Like like have you ever seen Half Baked?
Yes.
The fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out. And fucking throws the burger. I don't care if you've never, but if every person that has had a shitty job does not want to quit their job like that, then I don't think you're a human being. 'Cause I feel like every person that I've had that like couldn't stand their job one day has wanted to go in and just be the fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. 'Cause it's so common.
I liked my job, but I had people like Marshalls. I used to work at Marshalls. You knew that.
Yeah.
I still always had an exit plan. Like, if I ever got fired or if I wanted to quit in, like, an epic way, I would always go up and I'd plan out who I'd say bye to and who I'd say, fuck you, you're a dick, and just keep walking.
Nah, there was a, what's it called, where I work at the Target that I work at. I work at Target, and I hate people that are like, oh, I love Target. And I'm like, I don't. It's horrible. Don't go there. But
the ones I really hate are the ones that try to change your mind. It's like, did you work there? No? Okay.
Yeah, it's like, you don't get it. It sucks. But what's it called? No, the part that kills me is that there was like certain people. Like, I had this one person, and he would tell you how to do something, right? You would start doing it. Halfway through, he would tell you that you're doing it wrong. Tell you a different way how to do it. You would start doing it that way, and then by the end, he's going to tell you that you did it wrong again. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck did you want me to do? Like, there was a point where the one day he came up, he was like, oh, well, I see you got this done and this, and I was working all day long. He was like, well, just get some zone done. And I was like, well, I leave in 5 minutes, so not a lot of it's going to get done. He, like, got offended. He was like, whoa, what's that mean? I'm like, it means that I leave in 5 minutes, and I'm going to walk out the door in 5 minutes. So, I will get done when I can, but I'm not going to stay here and break my back for you. No.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate when companies, like, my current job does that. It's like, well, you have overtime available. You can do it. It's like, yeah, no.
I'm not staying
I don't fucking make my schedule around fucking me staying late. I make my schedule around when I get scheduled to leave.
And then my favorite is when I'm there and they're like, hey, can you stay late? And I'm like, no, I have plans. They're like, well, what are your plans? I'm like, I'm going to play D&D. They're like, you're going to go play D&D other than making money? I'm like, yes, because I fucking scheduled my D&D around you guys not giving me fucking hours. So suck a dick.
Fucking like, fight me.
I'm like, I'm going to go enjoy my time at D&D hanging out with my good friends. So yes, I am going to go to D&D.
I love that. Instead of making money, it's like, bitch... I scheduled it so I would be not making money at this point, okay?
Yeah, it's like I was like, you guys didn't give me the day, so I said, okay, I'm going to play. Hey, guys, let's play D&D tonight. And everyone was like, yeah, sure. So guess what? I made plans. Fuck off. All right, Bryce, I think we're about there, bud.
I think we are, but I fucking lost the name that I came up with in my head because...
you lost the name. Oh, no. Yeah.
You know what I think? We should be called the Platty Boys.
Platty Boys.
Platty Boys.
Platty Boys.
PBs, boys. PBs.
PBs.
Platty Boys.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, no, if you look into Discord, I got it from Platypussy and Boys.
Nah, we need a name called, what's it called? The, like, oh, dude, we could do it. Like, now there's the Misfits.
Yeah.
Be the Mistakes. Is
it bad that I went straight to the failed abortions?
Yes, I like it.
Oh, yikes. How many people do you think we would offend if we said that?
Nah, dude, I still think we should be called the Mistakes. I like the Mistakes.
I'm fine with Mistakes.
Mistakes Productions. Were you a mistake, Bryce?
All I know is one of us was planned.
I'm not sure which one. I'm just saying there is 3 other girls, and one of us is not like the other. I have a feeling I might be something against me.
No, I just meant the twins. The twin factors, one of us was
No, but I'm just saying, because you have all freaking girls in your family except for you.
It's even funny, because all my half-sisters are girls, too.
Oh my god.
I think funny. I was the mistake. Holy shit. I
got you. Look, I got you. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Alright, guys. Hopefully this episode doesn't come out with like 3 years later.
Yes. I'm going to make Bryce do it by the end of this week.
It's probably going to be scheduled for Friday. I think it would be nice to put out 2 real quick and then, another 3-month break. Anyways, this has been another Video Games Anonymous podcast. And bye.
Bye.